actually pouring. It's so windy today. When I was driving outside today, it started hailing and I was going 30 on the road. Pretty impressive. And then I went to after school care as well, and they said that some of the students got to go outside and look at the hail, but then they regretted the fact that they wore a cardigan and got really cold. I think I like the setup. You know, you can clearly see everything. Quite nice. Oh, I'm super excited. I'm gonna start a new volunteering job at the local shelter. Just got inducted today. That's a new word of the day. Did like a 3-hour-ish training session. It's very productive. Feel really good about it. And hopefully my first shift, well, this is a free, well, since I'm volunteering I can go whenever, and they send out an email on Wednesdays about when they need people. And I requested for Tuesday and Thursday next week. So hopefully I get to do that and then interact with the cats, because I really want a cat. Been planning about having a cat for like 10 years. Yeah. I'm gonna do this one slightly different. Most of these have so far been just ASMR. But this one I'm gonna yabber a little bit because, you know, there's nobody here anyway, so I might as well do some talking. Otherwise I'm just sitting in silence, literally. I know I could technically use some AirPods and then listen to something while I do this, but it's also very therapeutic just doing it in silence. So, a question people might ask when they eventually find my channel, I suppose, is what was the inspiration, what inspired you to start a YouTube channel? And the answer to that question is, well, I was already doing this anyway. So normally at night time I do some diamond art before going to bed. So might as well film the process, is the answer. And that's the same for my other stuff I want to do eventually. Yeah. Do I have any big plans for this YouTube channel? Probably not. I'm just gonna do whatever and hope for the best. Oh, that sounds so satisfying. Do I have any subscribers? No. How many subscribers do I wish I have? I don't know. I don't really need subscribers. It'd be nice to see if anyone is subscribing, but it's not a necessity. I feel like hitting 1 million would be pretty cool, but like that's ever gonna happen. I really hate the idea of editing, so we're not doing that. Not that YouTubers do it, not my kind of thing. Sounds like it takes up a lot of time. But I do like the editing ones where, like Julia Bedell, that one's pretty cool. She's pretty cool too. I like that editing style, nice and fast. And then Mariah Elizabeth with her arts and crafts. She's also pretty cool. I really like watching the vlog type style ones. Like, here's me organizing my closet. Here's me organizing my kitchen. Here's what I do in a day. Here's what I eat in a day. Come along with me to do yabba yabba ya. Those are pretty interesting. Oh, Kenna Marie, I think her name is. She's also pretty cool. I generally like to watch people that are a little bit older than me, but not like too old. There's this YouTuber called Living the Life You Love or something like that, and she has 2 ragdoll cats. That's who I strive to be. In my future, I'm gonna have 2 ragdoll cats, 1 blue bicolor, 1 seal bicolor. I vaguely know who I'm gonna get it from. And then I'm also gonna get a Japanese Spitz. Yeah, and that is the plan moving forwards. So previously when I was filming these, I had my phone just on the other side of this piece of paper type thingy to record me doing this. I don't know, I think it's kind of relaxing seeing someone do it. And it's done in real time as well, not doubled up in speed. Although I tend to watch all my YouTube videos on 1.75 speed. It's one of those things like once you go up, you can never go back down, because otherwise everything sounds so slow. So once you make the change, it sticks with ya. Oh, do we think we have enough? Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Who knows? It's very satisfying when it does happen and you have just enough to get there. But then again, it's not the end of the world when you don't. In terms of game YouTubers I watch, I don't know, I do watch some Hermitcraft. Those are kind of fun sometimes. I like Mumbo Jumbo the most. He's funny. Grian's kind of weird. Well, not weird. He just has a very unique take. His building's pretty good though. I also watch Smallish Beans. I like his humor. Humor is funny. It's so windy. Wonder how many times I say that in this video. Maybe someone can count and tell me in the comments. Not that anyone looks at my videos, but you know, that works with time, I suppose, and telling the masses. I mean, I told the people on Instagram and only 2 people replied. And one of them doesn't even watch YouTube. So, I don't know, kind of stuck here. Maybe word of mouth would be the best. Or someone just randomly stumbles upon it. That's how I normally find the people on my YouTube channel. I don't really know how YouTube works for algorithms. Nor do I really care. No, this will also be a good memory for when I'm like 30 and looking back like, oh, look at that. When I was this age, when in this year I made a YouTube channel and I did yabba yabba ya, and that was kind of fun. Well, that was really stupid and let's never do it again. It goes one of 2 ways. Is this even number 6? This is number 8. What am I doing? Oh, this is A. Sorry about that. So if you see my last video, I went through some paint by numbers that I did. So I believe there were 5 in the pack that my sibling got. There was a Harry Potter one, the Totoro one, the Winnie the Pooh one, the Lion King one, and of course the Disney starting page, I suppose. And the reason I got into Diamond Art is because my parental was like, oh, you should try one of these, it might be kind of fun. Then I tried it and realized it was a very, very slow paint by number, but you didn't need to get paintbrushes, you didn't need water, you just needed a stick, some wax, and a whole bunch of time. Which is fine, because you need to do something relaxing before you go to sleep. I really don't like listening to myself talk. I feel like I sound so childish and stupid. Alas, here we are. I don't really tend to listen to the recordings of these because I don't say anything. But since we're here, maybe I should. After this recording is up. I tried do streaming. Well, I tried to look for platforms to stream, but then my laptop said, nah, well, I can't use the microphone. Yet I've totally used the microphone before and it was fine. Apparently Google Chrome doesn't have permission, but it does have permission, so yeah, we're stuck on that, so I can't play any of my normal games, which is just, if you saw the previous video, Bee Swarm Simulator from Roblox, and also Genshin Impact. You know, Genshin Impact was my first role-playing game. Pretty interesting. It took me like, well, because I was really into it. I still am really into it. It didn't take me that long to learn all the terms and what's what, which is pretty cool. Also, this phone mount has like it's recording at eye level, so if I just look up I can see what you guys can see, which is pretty cool. I also kind of don't like it when YouTubers say you guys, or guys a lot, so let's refrain from saying that, in my opinion. Okay, number 6. Hello, looking like an orange. Like a carrot orange or an orange. I suppose oranges don't look like that. I feel like they look more of that color. Oh, that brings me to fruit. I like all types of fruit. I can't say I particularly hate one. I don't really like mangoes though, but my sibling really does. So there's that. I love apples, so I'll eat an apple every day. Avocados, oh, that's gonna be my favorite for breakfast with toast and sometimes egg, and then pepper and salt, some paprika, very good seasoning right there. And I've also tried to incorporate more calcium in my diet by drinking some calcium. So funny. So what flavor is it? The chocolate one? That one tastes really good. Oh my, I've missed a 7. You want to see that look right there? Oh no, you can't see that right there. This isn't even the one that has the most numbers. So the most I've had is 25 so far, but the next one, the one that's in that bubble wrap thing that was in my last video, that one has 29 colors. So it's a very colorful diamond art piece. I got this pack of 12 on Amazon, as one does. So now we're just, I don't know, I feel like I've done this quite a few times, but you just pick out this little wax thing here. Don't know if you can see that. So you pick it out, kind of like earwax, and it's on this toothpick here, and then you put it somewhere safe. Well, not somewhere safe, you just put it somewhere, and then as you collate it all, it becomes a big lump like this. And then you grab your other piece and you stab it in, and it makes such a nice sound. That sound, wonderful. I don't know if you noticed, but I tend to go in 3s. So for example here, it'd be like 1, 2, 3, and then I just work my way down. I also do it sideways because it takes up less space than going up the right way up. And then that also means my numbers are sideways though. But that's okay. I also feel like I should make an Instagram for this YouTube channel. I don't know how that would really work though. I don't know, I guess I just base it off what everyone else is doing and just emulate that and put my own twist on it, there was a street cat called Molly the cat, and then also Turbo, but then they both died. But anyway, Molly was a very old cat, and she was she's a tabby, and she was from the SPCA. Pretty sure she was 16 when she died, which is very old for cats if you didn't know. But she was so friendly. I have so many good memories with her. Although I only knew her for a year, so when she died I didn't feel too sad because I already knew she was old, so inevitable. But we had a lot of good memories sitting on the ground, and she crawled into my lap. and did a lot of kneading. You know, people don't say how painful kneading is when they put their claws in your foot, or when you sit in a position too long and get pins and needles, and then you can't feel your foot because you don't want to move, and just in case they hop off. Although one time I did do that with Turbo, this other stray cat on the street. Well, not stray cat, this other cat that lived on the same street. And then I couldn't feel my legs for a good 10 minutes, so I had to just sit there. And it was also raining that day. But I was happy he was out. He wasn't out as often as Molly was, though. But Molly's pretty timid and scared. As soon as there's a car, she'll just jump right out and go back to her house. You know, the first time I tried to upload something onto YouTube, my first video was 30 minutes long, I believe. And it said, oh, sorry, we can't do this, it's too long. And then it deleted my whole progress of like an hour of waiting for it to render the stupid video. And then I realized that I had to connect my phone number. Wow, wasn't that dumb? It even said in the instructions that you had to connect your phone number, but obviously I did not read that and just kind of glazed over it. And then there we were, having to wait another hour. And then I found out yesterday that you can just upload a couple of videos at the same time. You have to wait for one video before you can upload another one, which is also pretty cool. No, I feel like someone has, but they should do a how do you edit video. Not that I would, but how do you edit and upload your videos onto YouTube or any platform for that matter? Like, how do you do those reels on Instagram or TikTok dances? I don't know. I don't have TikTok, so I can't say. You know, in year 10, I did my speech about why you didn't need social media, and then I got E for it, so that was great. I wish more content creators posted something every day. Then I'd never be bored. Although now I look for vloggers that have more than 200 videos on their channel, and then I'll just watch the YouTube mix one. Because some people, when they load stuff onto YouTube, they go from newest to oldest, but I like to watch the oldest video first, and then from new to old, so you can see the progression, you know? What type of sports did you do as a kid? Just a random thought that popped into my head. Well, I can say I did a fair few. So I first started off with ballet, as every girl does. My sibling also went to ballet. You know, everyone does it. Even guys can do it. Whatever you are, anybody can do it. But it is the general thing to do first. And then I'm pretty sure I did some tap lessons as well at that place. Then I also did gymnastics. I was in the normal one for a bit, and then suddenly one day I turned up to the IDP one. Well, no, the coach asked me to do a forwards roll, and I could not do it. So then I went home and practiced, and then I could do it. And then they asked me to join the team, and I was like, hurrah! So I did that for 2 years, or so my parental told me. And then apparently I started complaining that my wrists were very sore, and we also saw some accidents at the venue, and my parent was like, nope. So then we did ice skating. Apparently I was gifted for ice skating because I did gymnastics first, so I was very flexible and could do all the turns and stuff. And I did that for 2 years. And then also in gymnastics, apparently I was scared to do the forward rolls and the cartwheels and stuff on the beam because it was so high up. Apparently they tried getting me to do it a couple of times, but each time I'd just be too scared and wouldn't be able to do it without their help. So there's that. But I was very fit back then. And then we move on to middle school where I did some taekwondo for a couple of years. That was pretty cool. And then I stopped that. And then now we're here. And I've been doing some home workouts from Eleni Fit. I quite like her. She doesn't say anything, just gets on with it, doesn't do any repeats. Pretty good, I like that. And then I also go swimming. Swimming's fun. It's very relaxing after you do the laps. Oh, my neck. I don't know, my sibling told me that when it did the one that's in my room, the neck really hurt. Woo, number 6 is done. Yeah. Oh, this is 30 minutes long. Let's go to the next section for part 2. Bye-bye.